Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to go over a skill from today's lesson on 2.03 that someone sent over to me on Remind. And so here's a snapshot of the problem, and let's go over it together. If f of x is equal to 3x cubed minus 35x squared plus 77x minus 45, and f of 9 equals 0, then find all the zeros of f of x algebraically. So this is similar to the last problem from the lesson. The only thing different is this concept over here. F of 9 equals 0. And really, another way of saying that is that x equals 9. So we have 0 is equal to 9. And we can actually say when that's true that x minus 9 is a factor of this function, okay? So we know that x minus 9 is a factor of f of x. So it's expressed a little differently than the problem we did in class. So what we're going to do now, similar to the problem we did in class, is we can't do grouping on f of x, but what we can do is long division and divide this function by x minus 9. So let's do that now. Let's switch colors. So 3x cubed divided by x is 3x squared. 3x squared times x minus 9 is 3x cubed minus 27x squared. We're now going to change the signs. Negative 35x squared plus 27x squared is negative 8x squared. Now we're going to bring down the other two. We're now going to do it again. Negative 8x squared divided by x is negative 8x. We're now going to multiply negative 8x times x minus 9 to get negative 8x squared plus 72x. We're going to now change the signs and add down. 77x minus 72x is 5x minus 45. And we do it one more time. 5x divided by x is positive 5. We multiply 5 times x minus 9 to get 5x minus 45. We change the signs. And we add down, and notice we have a remainder of 0. That means that x minus 9 is a factor of that function f of x. So now what we've done is we have the quotient times the divisor. So the quotient is 3x squared minus 8x plus 5. And we're going to factor that trinomial using trial and error. So it's going to be 3x and x. Both signs are going to be the same, and they're both going to be negative. And it turns out if we do 5 and 1, it should work. Let's just double check that. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. And when I add down, I get negative 8x. That's that middle term. So guess what? It worked. Okay, so we're going to erase this because that's all good. And now we're up to the final piece where we set each factor equal to 0 and we solve for x. We get x equals 9 as one of the solutions. Now I'm going to add 5 to both sides for that second factor. We get 3x is equal to 5. Divide both sides by 3, and you get x is equal to 5/3. And finally, I add 1 to both sides for that third factor, and I get x equals 1. So there are 3 solutions, and let me change colors. Let's do it in green. So one solution is 1, one solution is 5/3, and one solution is 9. So that problem was expressed, the directions for that particular problem was expressed slightly different than the one we had done in class. I hope that this video helps, and have a great day.